Hello, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. This is Poetry Lesson with Sonia. This time I would like to explain about how to make poetry. But before that, I would like to remind you that in the previous lesson I have explained to you that there are two basic foundations in writing poetry, the vision and voice. So I would like to explain a little bit more. So vision is the purpose of the poetry, the why we should write poetry, the why aspect, while the voice is the message that you want to share to the audience. So after you have these two basic foundations, then you are now starting to make the idea to write poetry. For example, if you have something in mind to write about friendship, for example, the big theme is friendship. Now you need to find something to relate this friendship with the soul of the poetry that you want to write. Like, for example, if you can relate friendship with, say, for example, things like book and pen, for example. Book and pen are two things that cannot be separated from each other. It can be relatable if you are writing about friendship. Or you can have other things like maybe shoes and the socks. They are also unspearable. And then you can also have like the mug or the cup and the saucer. You can also have this idea. So the point of poetry is you are trying to say something by representing it with things. And then now, where are the function of the words? The function of the words here is as a tool or as media to express the idea. So once you get the idea as the basic thing, the vision and the voice clear, and then you can now choose the language as a tool to express it. Whether you want to use metaphor, imagery, personification, denotation, connotation, there are a lot of figurative languages to help you find out which one is the best for you. But then you need to make sure that your vision and voice can arrive in the audience mind. So once you have prepared with the basic foundation like the vision, voice, and things that you are going to make a poetry about, then you just need to rehearse or practice your language to say that thing through your poetry. So I will be reading, for example, here my poem about boiling morning. So this is about a morning that I feel as a mother is boiling, hot, hectic, and as usual as a mother, I feel that morning is a very tough time. Yeah. So I would like to read you Boiling Morning. And this is an example of how simple and how easy a poetry could be, but it doesn't lose the essence of the vision and the voice that I want to share to my audience. So, boiling morning. Morning is boiling as always. Kitchen is on fire, fridge is too. Bathroom is messy, bedroom is in chaos, backyard is too. Baby is crying, the other is yelling, a man is sleeping, a postman is calling, a bank account is struggling. Market price is rising, television is gossiping, politicians are lying, Mom is running. A minute in bathroom, a minute in bedroom, a minute in the kitchen, a minute in the backyard, a minute in nowhere between. Mobile phone is ringing, afternoon is approaching, meeting is coming, house is dying, about collapsing. Mom is swearing, what the hell is ongoing? Where the hell is people caring? Mom is not crying, she's laughing for herself, for stupidity in every morning. She's not a human, she's a robotic maid, burning every morning into a boiling pan, burn it until it comes another morning. And robotic time rules morning after morning, boiling them into a bowl of morning hell, soup of life. So in here, in my poetry boiling morning, I tend to combine the situation, the condition in the morning with the essence of boiling. So in a boiling water or boiling soup or boiling whatever that you boil, there is always bubbles, right? There is always heat there, there is always time there. So I combine those philosophy of the temperature there is there, the time, the bubbling, the hectic, and all the craziness put together in one morning bowl, hell soup of life. So I don't lose that I am a mother. I don't lose the soul of being a mother. I don't lose the soul of cooking. I don't lose the soul of hectic thing there. And you can sense that in the language that I use, the sentence I choose is short and then not really descriptive, but also not really poetic. It's very simple, like for example, morning is boiling, yeah, just like that. Kitchen is on fire, just like that. Yeah, so not much metaphor, not much imagery, but then it doesn't lose the essence of it. So thank you. I hope that you can try this simple lesson, and the most important thing is that you have to try and try. Thank you so much. See you in the next lesson.